Hi kids! Tonight I'm taking you into a magical world where a special group of little frogs lives. Let's listen to their story together. The Frog's Choice. Once upon a time, in a quiet, peaceful pond, there lived a group of happy frogs. They spent their days hopping around on the water, enjoying the sunshine and the cool, gentle ripples. But as time went by, some of the frogs started feeling a little bored with this peaceful life. They thought, if only we had a king to lead us, life would be so much more exciting and organized. We need a king. Someone who can make our lives more meaningful, one frog called out, standing proudly on a large rock. All the other frogs cheered and clapped, thrilled at the idea of having a great leader to guide them. So, the frogs decided to pray to mighty Zeus, asking him to send them a king. That night, the frogs gathered in the center of the pond, looking up at the starry sky. Together, they prayed, "Great Zeus, please send us a king to make our lives better." Zeus heard the frogs' prayers, and he decided to grant their wish. With a wave of his hand, he tossed a large log into the pond. The log splashed into the water with a loud crash, sending waves in every direction. The frogs were so scared, they scattered in every direction. "Is this our king?" one little frog asked, peeking out from the water to carefully examine the big log floating there. It was large and looked majestic, lying still on the water. At first, the frogs felt awe and respect for the log. They were too scared to go near it or even make a sound. But days went by, and the log just lay there, doing absolutely nothing. The frogs began to feel disappointed, and soon, they started to grumble about their king. "This king is useless," the frogs complained. "He doesn't do anything at all. We should have a stronger king." So, the frogs prayed to Zeus once more. "Great Zeus, this log is too weak. Please give us a more powerful king." Zeus heard their request. This time, he decided to send a fierce heron as their king. As soon as the heron arrived at the pond, it began hunting the frogs. Quick and fierce, the heron caught frog after frog, and they had nowhere to hide. The frogs began to regret their choice, but it was too late. Every day, the heron caught more frogs, and the number of frogs in the pond dwindled fast. The happy life they once had was gone. "We should never have been unhappy with the life we had before," one surviving frog said sadly. "At least then, we were free. Now, we can only live in fear." This story teaches us that sometimes the change we wish for doesn't bring better results. When we make choices, we should think carefully, because hasty decisions can sometimes make things worse. Dear little friends, let's close our eyes and drift into dreamland. May your dreams be filled with wonder. Good night, sweet dreams.